A very good morning to everyone. Myself, Dr. K. Ramakrishna, head of the department, and today's lecture is we're discussing about rocks. Let's discuss. Can anyone tell what is meant by a rock? Can anyone? Let us see. Rocks are nothing but it is defined as a hard mass of mineral matter comprising two or more rock forming minerals. See, the earth crust is made up of two things especially. The first is rock and minerals. All this together comprises the rock may be defined as a hard mass of mineral matter comprising of two or more rock forming minerals. The minerals, two or three minerals combine together to form one rock. Understood? See this example. See, the granite is a rock. The granite is made up of. See, this granite is a rock. This granite is made up of three minerals: feldspar, quartz, and biotite. See, quartz is a mineral, and biotite is a mineral, and feldspar is a mineral. All three minerals together comprises of a rock that is granite. So now we can easily say rocks are nothing but more than a mixture of two different mineral crystals. I hope you got it. Now, moving on to types of rocks. There are three types of rocks which are known as igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Now, moving on to in entire crust, if you categorize these three types of rocks, that is igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks, if you see the earth entire earth crust, the dominant among three types are the igneous, that is 95%, and sedimentary will be 5%. But as you know the earth composition, the top layer will be the crust, second is mantle, inner will be the inner core, outer core, and the inner core, right? When you come to the layers, the topmost layer of the earth, that is crust area, if you see that crust area, if you see upper 5 kilometers of the earth crust, the topmost dominant rock that is we can see is a sedimentary rock, which is 74%, and igneous will be 18, and others will be 8. So what is meant by igneous, what is metamorphic, what is that sedimentary, how they are formed, now we are going to know in this chapter. Now moving on to formation of rocks. Here let me give you a brief introduction, brief formation process. First, you everyone know that volcano, right? Volcanic eruptions, I think you heard of it. So when the volcano will get erupted, when the molten magma, which is very hot siliceous body, hot silica body, when it get bursted up and it comes out of the volcano, it get cooled down. See this, the magma when it is very hot, when it comes out, burst out of the volcano, when volcano is erupted, when it get up, come out, it slowly get cooled out as it is exposed to the temperature, and those forms rocks. These rocks are called igneous rocks. What is that? Igneous rocks. The rocks which are formed by cooling and consolidation of molten magma is called igneous rocks. Okay. So the first formed rock is igneous rock. We can also term it as a primary rock. After these igneous rocks, when they expose to the atmosphere, are weather factors like erosion, or high wind exposure, or heavy rainfall. When rainfall hits that rock, it get withered. So the withered portion, that is called withering. Withering is nothing but breaking or decomposition, both disintegration, decomposition. That term comes under withering process, breaking down. So when the rainfall strike the rock will be broken into fragments. Those are called sediments. So what they do, they transport along with the water. When rainfall occurs, they will get breakdown and they get transported along and deposited. Where they are depositing? They are depositing in the river area. So the small fragments, they go and settle in the water, and they just, day by day they get sedimented and they get compacted and cemented. Upon one by layer, they get compacted and cemented. See, in this picture as I'm showing, the rock which is formed by compaction and cementation is called sedimentary rocks. So see, the second rock that is formed is the sedimentary rock. The primary rock is called igneous rock. The secondary rock that is formed by cooling and consolidation of the primary rock, withering of this primary rock, that is called sedimentary rock. So after the third type of rock, the sedimentary rock upon higher pressure, still which is formed below the surface area, below the ocean. So they get exposed to the higher temperature as below the magma flows. When they get again melted at the sedimentary rock, when it get transformed, when it subjected to high temperatures and high pressures that will be turned into and formed into an third type of rock that is called metamorphic rock. Metamorphic means transformation. So the secondary sedimentary rocks is transformed into this metamorphic rock. Again, this metamorphic rock upon melting that leads to the magma. This is how the rocks have been formed. So in this lecture, we discuss the formation of rocks. Thank you. And if you see the next picture, if you it comes to the rock cycle, so the igneous rock, the first is igneous rock, then later the sediments, then moving on to sedimentary rock, then metamorphic rock. And if you can see again, the magma upon cooling it forms igneous rocks, and igneous rocks upon weathering and lithification sediment, and sediment upon compaction and cementation it leads to sedimentary rock. Upon sedimentary rock, again heat and pressure that moves to metamorphic. Again upon melting and higher temperature it leads to magma. This is considered a rock cycle. Thank you.